Hello friends! In this third video in the series, Aspects of Awakening, I want to talk just briefly in this one about a little bit about relationship and how to work with relationship as an awakening tool in these years that you are preparing for open contact with ETs and awakening more rapidly to what you are as humans and what this experience is that you're having. Relationship is something that many of you have had journeys with in your lives. Relationship to parents or caregivers or the nature in which you live. Relationship to other beings as you grow up, friends. Relationship then to intimate partners or to a series of different beings that move in and out of your life depending on how you relate and how you are excited to relate. And then maybe to children of your own, and so on and so forth. Relationship is a tool in the sense that when you are allowing yourself to recognize the reflection of a certain kind of interaction in relationship, giving rise to certain emotions in yourself, yes? When someone, for example, says something to you that you then feel sad, and you have then this combination of things. You have a certain behavior reflection from this person, and you have an emotion that you are feeling in response to this. Now, many of you in that situation as humans will think, oh, I am sad. Yes, I am the sadness and this has happened and now I'm sad. Yes. For us, from our higher perspective, is when you are having sad, you are then saying, okay, I have this stimulus, relationship reflection, I have sad. And you become a relationship scientist. Yes? You say, how exciting. I have these ingredients that are showing up in my experience, and I get to discover what they are saying about something in my energy that I am having reflected to me. Let me work out how these things, ingredients, work together. What they mean is in my energy, because that is what creation is saying to me. This is what is here for you to work with in this moment. Yes. And I really not over exaggerating. From our perspective, this feels interesting, curious, exciting, like how your scientists would feel if they found a discovery. Ooh, something is anomalous in the data. Yes? Genuinely exciting to us. Now, we recognize that you feel the sadness and it feels very real and very in your body. Yes, and that's a part of the human experience. The more you can recognize that relationship, when it is showing you this combination of reflection of certain behaviors from the relationship partner, whether it's your intimate partner or friend or child, and how your energy is responding, your emotion, that is literally the main function of that mechanism, is literally to just show you what is going on in your energy. The deeper, in one sense, more expansive aspect of relationship, which is really being seen by another perspective of creation, as the perspective of creation that you are. And as it goes deeper and deeper, if you're in a very deep, intimate relationship, you can experience the harmonization of these perspectives such that you recognize the oneness through these two perspectives. And that the dissolving of the perspectives at the same time as the perspectives continue to be the doorway for the dissolving experience of the perspectives is a beautiful and powerful way to witness and to see yourself back through the eyes of the oneness, through another perspective, and to be witnessed in the freedom and truth of being all that is, having a certain perspective experience. This is there in every relationship. It may not be consciously experienced. It may not be relevant to have that level of conscious experience of that truth of what relationship really is in every relationship. It may be in some relationships. But in every relationship is this being seen through the eyes of the oneness, from a perspective that is other than the perspective which you are, that is the oneness seeing through the eyes of your perspective. And the witnessing of your deepest truth is in every relationship. What is experienced as on top of that, such as someone saying something to you that then you feel sad, and then they do another thing, and then you feel angry, and then there's some other aspect of their behavior, and then you feel fear. This is purely overlaid on top of that deeper truth of relationship we just spoke of, to show you about yourself, things to discover. Apart from this, in relationship, the truth of the perspectives and the harmonization and the oneness and the witnessing and the love, and the mechanically negative or mechanically positive reflection and the emotion, there is nothing else. And so from our perspective of relationship as an awakening tool, it is just so simple that you use this reflection to allow you to discover more about who you are. And that when you have these moments of experiencing the true depth and power of relationship in this deeper function that we speak of, that you have that beautiful experience. And that when you are experiencing something on top of that, that you are excited and curious to discover, knowing that there is always the deeper experience happening. But this is something I'm here to learn about my own energy, and that I can use this to discover more about myself as a gift of this reflection. What is it that I'm experiencing this to show me? That is relationship. As a tool, as a resource, as an awakening process that all of you have an abundance of access to, even if it's just relationship to the nature around you, relationship to your environment. How is it making you feel if it's rainy? How is it making you feel if it's sunny? You can always have access to this abundance of information for positive transformation, positive awareness, the joy of curiosity, the joy of discovery, the joy of transformation, the joy of relief and release of constriction. When you discover what that is that's been in your energy, that's been giving you this negative reflection that you can release. Or when you discover what's there in your energy that's been giving you this positive reflection that you can rejoice in, and then through that feel the deeper truth of relationship. If you use relationship in this way, from a place of consciousness, love, and appreciation, of course, setting boundaries may be the deepest lesson a relationship is teaching you. A no to something that you have been waiting to say no to all your life. Feel this opportunity, this freedom to use relationship to discover what you are here to discover about yourselves. And know that you are always loved through relationship, even if the most loving thing that relationship is asking you to do is to set the boundary of no more for this lifetime. Thank you and goodbye. If you are, in that sense, able to use relationship even some of the time in this way, you will discover rapid transformation, because relationship is so interwoven into your human experience and into experience itself. Thank you for your attention to this relationship with myself, Tainaya, and the beings who are joining us. and the reflection that we offer you at this time of our deep appreciation, our deep gratitude, and our deep knowing that we are here to continue this journey with you. All of my love, and for now, goodbye.